The most number of modules? I think when I made the sea truck, I did fabricator, storage, sleeper, and docking module. I have never tried the teleportation module to this day. And I don't build the aquarium module because that shit seems so useless. And I fucking hate it for this speed run, so...
Holy smokes.
I would say those four.
Did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water.
There was one playthrough I made 2 storage modules, but you can't really tack on so many without it going super duper slow. Yeah, for sure. Cute poet. You built the module and never used it. See, that's exactly why I feared, like, I don't know. I could have made it just to made it, but I never did.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh, that's so much gold. Why? Hello, Skillet. You're the one who was submitting the creative runs, I believe. I noticed you said you were taking a break from amnesia runs. Oh, I tried to learn that. I tried doing like the out of bounds at first. It was really challenging. But yeah, good job on the runs though, for sure. What do we have? We have 3, 5, and 3, 5, and 5.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search.
Oh my goodness, are we actually going to get a sea glide?
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Have you played any of this game yet?
Should be able to use this.
Oh.
New blueprint synthesized.
I think it was probably about a year ago when I was doing the out of bounds. I'm trying to remember the colored rods trying to get to like that storage area. I really struggled with that out of bounds. I think I was trying some of the more harder strats. I was really stubborn. I wanted to do the more difficult strats rather than the easy ones.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area.
I think that's 4 and 9. There's really good guides now? Okay. I'll have to look at it again. Because I always did want to run Amnesia. Hard storage is hell? Mm-hmm.
If you are tired of hearing the word oxygen, the air bladder...
The reason I'm restarting is because there are 3 different places that the life pod can spawn, and I don't want that spawn. I want to try to get... Whenever you spawn, you're facing south. I want either of the two eastern spawns. The western spawn is kind of sucky.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm already in the Discord, so I will keep that in
The
mind.
standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Alright, so we have 6 quartz, and I need, I think, just 4 titanium. Maybe just get some more. But we are gonna go to Outpost 0. It's one of, like, the bases people would find typically towards the end of the game, because it's pretty secluded. We're gonna get a few blueprints there before we get into the rest of the run. No, don't do it. And hi, DevMew. Hello, if I missed anybody, hello. Hello,
18
Emmett.
Pock. Look, Ma, I'm legally an adult now.
Oh, Tori, thank you for the 18 months. I was really confused because it didn't pop up in chat, but thank you, hello. Oh god, blizzard. I don't want to freeze to death. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna scan just stuff on the outside. We're gonna get this builder. We're gonna get 2 prawn suits. I'm actually gonna freeze to death.
Hypothermia imminent.
And we're gonna get this. Jesus, weather. Yeah, thank you so much, Tori. Okay, at least we got all the blueprints. Poor Pangling got frozen. Really practice dependent and setup
New
dependent.
blueprint synthesized.
Oh, okay. They all use the beginner friendly strat. That makes sense. I'll have to rewatch some runs. I'm sure it's been so long since I've watched it, so the run must be pretty different. I would assume there's some differences. Alright, so we're gonna come to this kelp forest. And, ooh, grab trap. I need to get some random blueprints, and the grab trap is one of those. We need to get some fragments from sea monkey nests. I need to count exactly how many I get in this run.
Warning. Passing 100
But sea monkey
meters.
nests will always have the same
Efficiency
blueprint.
decreased.
There are 53 total nests, and they're always in the same place every time. That turned around. We're gonna get some small scans here. Are the weather effects random? I definitely don't always get like a heavy blizzard there. Alright, we're gonna go towards the twisty bridges now. There's a lot of hand-placed fragments in this game, which is really, really, really good for me. It reduces the overall amount of like random blueprints that I have to find. So, ooh, there's 2 permanent sea truck fragments, and I only need 1 random one. And look at that! I actually got lucky. I've forgotten a couple of these, so I've had runs die to that before. I need 3 of these.
That sounds like a distress
We're gonna get the window, and then
Transmission of
the
unknown
high-capacity
origin.
data
Source
box.
of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
If I see any like random laser cutters or random mobile vehicle bays, I don't need to scan them because I'm guaranteed to get it later on. So, considering how little oxygen I have in this area, it's probably better to just get what I need to get. Currently trying to reach top 7 in Amnesia, I assume. Yeah. Good luck at that. Do you stream your runs at all? Alright, so we have to come get Mr. Alien in here. I don't want to make any promises, but I will consider doing glitched all blueprints after this run. Like, not this run particularly, but I haven't really practiced any glitch strats, and I honestly don't know what would be the best right now. They've been crazily, like, rerouting the glitched categories for this game. Just, like, there's just so many methods you can kind of exploit.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
Yeah, quitouts would be a lot simpler for sure.
Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before.
You do sometimes with inputs? Nice.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
Okay, Tori.
How long have you been stored here?
So at the drop pod, the first time that you enter the drop pod, it gives you 15 blueprints. Because you start the game with 0. And the first time you enter, you should be able to craft some things.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
If you grab a bladderfish, it gives you 2 blueprints.
Storage medium.
If you grab creepvine, it gives you
Brace.
1, I think. Yeah, just 1. It gives you lubricant.
What's happening?
Transfer.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Transfer complete.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your
Oh,
kind perceive
no.
a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Oh shit. Oh god. It's been a while. I'm sure that I definitely watched the world record for it. I'm sure it'll be super hard to beat. Pretty crazy. Okay, so we are now gonna go into the deep twisty bridges, which we don't have a rebreather, but we do have a second tank, which I usually don't need it because there's actually so many oxygen plants down here. But I need to come down here and get 2 blueprints. I need 3 storage module fragments, and I need 2 fabricator fragments. The only reason I need 2 is because we will find a third one much later in the run. One of those hand-placed fragments. This one's hand-placed. This biome has 3 of those. We're also going to get an obelisk, and like a architect artifact. So we don't need any more fabricator modules.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces.
That looks like fabricator.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If
I'm
you
still not
continue
entirely
searching,
able to
I may
tell them
regain
apart
some
just
of
by
my
looking at
connection to
them.
the network, piece by piece.
There's one permanent storage module over here, but other than that, I need to find another random one. Because that one right up there on that cliff, that's a fabricator. No. It's actually been so long since I've not gotten all the fragments immediately. Oh, boo. Well, that's a super bad time loss. I don't know, I don't think I've ever had oat milk. Redundant? I like almond milk. I like almond milk in my cereal. I haven't had it in a long time though. You should have seen me the first dozen runs or so. Man, I kept restarting there because I couldn't fucking navigate. Couldn't see shit. Wait, what do I need first? Do I not have enough? Oh, I do. This is bad.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom. Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Not
With the
doing
builder
super well,
tool,
but
can
you know,
construct sea bases
whatever.
from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator
Loxy,
module.
that kind of idea is always suggested a lot, but nobody ever actually does runs of it. Tori, what are some other examples? Like, some people are just like, what if you did a kill all Leviathans run, and then nobody ever does it? Not saying it's a bad idea at all, because there's like a lot of different ideas people can do for speedruns, but it all does boil down to having people actually do runs of it. Need to fill my other tank on land. Okay, good. Grab trap. I didn't even have to think about it. We're gonna get 2 more nests down here just because they are really convenient. And then now we are going to go to the land segment. Damn it, I can never make that jump. Climb it. Alright, so whenever we're here, like, the blueprints are very far and few between. We do have to go to Phi Robotics, which has like 17 blueprints there, but everything else is pretty alone. Like, here's one of them, just one. We're gonna get the hydraulic fluid, but we're not gonna repair the bridge.
Will it help us build you a body?
Keep those ice worms away forever. We are gonna go in this cave and get another artifact. We are scanning these artifacts because there are a total of 15. If you scan 10, you get all of the rewards for scanning them. 15 gives you nothing, besides a sense of feeling good about yourself.
My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue.
We're gonna get
to search
these.
for more of these.
Alright, so now we are going to build a little habitat. Hopefully I can reach this.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Oh, that. Why did I have no exit animation there?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new.
And now we
storage
move
shelter.
forward.
You must continue
flare.
to investigate.
I've never ever died from the cold. Like, there was one time where it was nighttime and I got lost like 10 minutes into this venture. But I've never died just from bad weather. I'm curious if you can get terrible enough weather that it kills you. But there's usually enough caves along my path. Oh, really, Shroom? Interesting. Alright, so we are gonna get a thumper. And I need to get 2 silver. Did I bring a wiring kit? Or
New
copper
blueprint
wire?
synthesized.
If I had found 1 more silver at base, I would have made the wiring kit there, but I did not.
Another site found. Perhaps its data will tell me something useful. I have collected enough data to extrapolate the location of a component necessary to assemble my body. I will provide a signal.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Data methods are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information contained in the structure nearby.
I mean, I bring the flare for protection, but they pretty much eat all the snowstalkers anyways. You see, if I didn't have the flare, I would have been attacked right there. No, they never added a reward. Like, so there's 15, but there's 12 original designs of the artifacts. So there's 3 sets of twins. If you scan a duplicate, it counts as reward progress, but you don't get a databank entry. So maximum you get 12 databank entries, and at 10 scans you get the rewards. So you can scan the 15 just to do it, but yeah. And I guess that's not such a bad thing, I guess, because a lot of them are hard to find. I don't think it's necessarily bad to give some people, like, that reward early. Although, yeah, I do agree, for the people who do find them all. Something else would have been cool.
That is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes?
That does not happen.
Whee! Oh my god! I've never been launched like that before. Again. Kinda glad I took that pepper. What if this is bad enough weather? The cave's up here a bit. I'm sure we'll make it. This isn't even like the worst type of weather either. They did say in a future update they were gonna make it so that holding a flare does actually decrease the speed at which you get cold.
New technology acquired.
Snow Fox Iceworm Attack Reduction Module. I hate swapping out freaking okay, in the first Subnautica, did it stop you entirely when you swapped out batteries? It did, right? I've noticed in this game it bugs me so much. Alright, so we are gonna use this portal and take a super nice shortcut. We're gonna go from here, like we're done in the Arctic Spires. We're gonna go to Phi Robotics now, and then work our way out from there to do the rest of the Glacial Basin. And now we get to do a lot of scanning. Okay, what the fuck? I'm really stuck. Ethan.
Phi Robotics.
New
This is
blueprint
Sam.
synthesized.
Sam loved working here with her spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
Alright, we need to grab a water purification tablet. Those only exist in cargo crates, and you get a blueprint from it. I think that's pretty interesting, that you can only get them from there.
The snowy surface. New technology acquired. New blueprint synthesized.
Alright, and now we're gonna leave. Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite mods for the first game, Tori, was being able to use stuff while running. In that game, the Sea Glide used to, like, rock from left to right, like, it looked really silly. It didn't look like this at all. This actually looks proper. It looks so goofy with the other mod. Okay, good. So I only need to get one random snow fox, and here it is. So I don't have to worry about that blueprint. Gonna take a couple shortcuts. We need to get to the frozen Leviathan site, but we're not going to the site. We're only gonna go to Parvin's bunker. Hello, Laudable. Man, I'm not that crazy about cake. I prefer brownies. I think I have one extra titanium than what I need. Yeah, my run could be so much more ahead right now. There is one all achievements run. They did survival glitchless. I think it's about the same time as this run. But definitely for sure, like, these categories are not optimized. With only one person doing a run for each category.
Also live in storage.
Alright, so we only need Parvin's bed and the fridge. The fridge has like 2 other places it exists. But of course, these people have to have their own custom bed sheets. Because why not? Make me work for it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gonna make a spy penguin and the remote. Ooh. I just tried to swap I just tried to swap tools, man. It looks weird. Hello, Gaza. Oh, meant to type 100%. Okay. Rubik's was routing it for a little bit, but I think it completely burned him out trying to think about that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Considering the map is smaller and the first game, if you did 100% with glitches and you had death warping, it was under 2 hours, I believe. I think it was in the 140, 150 range. So, who knows, honestly.
New technology acquired.
Maybe I'll put some thought into it, but I won't promise anything. I said that I wouldn't run 100% for the first game. Oh, I didn't know a snow fox could spawn there. Alright, we have one more blueprint to get, and then we're gonna leave. And this place loves to have a snow stalker spawn. Hello, Strabo. We are gonna throw the flare at our feet, deploy the penguin, stand on the vent. Can I get a dab? Nah, she just sat on her fucking ass. That's what she did.
Sam must have stashed this here.
There he is. Go away. All right. Now we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave through the glacial connection. So if you ever want to find where the antidote cave is, just find this tunnel. It's like to the left of where the dock is to the glacial bay. It'll take you straight to it. Okay. 3, 5. It's moments like these that I miss the old booster tank. The booster tank used to have such good speed. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realize there was like lead stuff here. I think I've already passed the outcrops. I need to get 1 lead, 1 gold, 1 silver. The gold is easy. Oh my god. You like watching the speedruns? I do too. I hope to see some more people get interested in running this game. Even the first game has kind of died down. Not many people are submitting runs. Was that a fucking... wow, that's such a close diamond to the entrance. Alright, there is a moon pool and a laser cutter over there, but it's too far out of the way. We don't need it.
Unique identifier, Delta Station Dock.
We are gonna get
Delta Station.
several things down here.
This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
The Bleat. Oh my fucking god. They're scared of South, and they're true. Alright. These thermal plants, there are 5 of them, and they always spawn in the same place every time. Good for us. Way more than amnesia, yeah. Don't punch me. No! Alright, so we are gonna finish the prawn suit here. We're gonna get the drill arm. We're gonna finish the laser cutter. Because there's enough of these permanent fragments for me to do it. And not have to look for random ones. We're gonna grab free copper wire. Don't punch me. Have it. He still tried to.
New technology acquired.
Yeah, for sure. The fewer resources in this game makes it, in my opinion, more appealing than the first one. You have to collect so many resources in the first one. Even if you do the duplication glitch.
New technology acquired.
Alright, we got 1 more blueprint down here to get. Silver? Yeah. This is a super useless blueprint. I wish it was better.
New technology acquired.
I need lead. Thank you. This is anxiety hell right here. I don't like it. I don't expect you to either.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity.
Yep,
detected.
I knew it. I knew.
Caution
Like, I
advised.
hesitated because I just know. I know when it's gonna blow up.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Alright, we're gonna take a really, really short detour before we go to the island. We need to get another artifact. It's so disorienting. Did you know if you try hard enough, you can fit a sea truck through the front door of Kappa mining site? If you try hard enough.
This artifact could provide useful information. Processing.
Do I have a... Okay. Yeah, I needed like 8 titanium. Yeah, I needed to get it like sideways and then just like shimmy it in slowly. The prawn suit, I think, fits there pretty easily.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they wanted you to get in there, but with enough brute force, you could. Alright, I will never ever forget this mineral detector again, considering I lost a run where I passed it twice, and I even thought maybe I forgot it.
New blueprint synthesized.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Anyway, to skip this cutscene, if you are in a prawn suit, it will not trigger.
If you're telling the truth,
That's
you're
the
out of
only
your
legitimate
mind.
way that I know
If you're
of.
lying, there'll be hell.
You could also build a habitat from the side of the island and just go up and over to Delta Station and just never walk here ever. You could do that too.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
In the future, I hope you will avoid contact with the woman in the exosuit. I am among the last of a dying civilization. If you were to compromise your well-being, the species could go extinct.
What makes you think she's hostile anyway? A little grumpy maybe, but who wouldn't be, stranded out here alone?
She did not respond to my distress call.
Your real life toes were always clenched, yeah.
Maybe she's afraid of us.
I have no desire to find out.
I love this shade of purple.
With
They're
this
beautiful.
artifact, I am again
Ugh.
able to trace the imprint of my people.
And it's gone.
They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transco vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative. Signal location uploaded.
Alright, so we need to disable the radio. We need to do Marge's whole optional quest line to get all the blueprints in the game. Oh god, I hope to god he doesn't like charge me or the base. Because then he's gonna flood it. Oh god.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Power restored. All
I have
primary
determined
systems
the
online.
location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Alright, so we're going to get the
Signal
parallel
location
processing
uploaded to
unit.
PDA.
There's 6 of them. And 3 of them require the laser cutter and 3 of them don't. So what I'm gonna do is obviously not build the laser cutter. I have to get 1 from the medium wreck and then we have to get 2 from the largest wreck. The largest wreck can be explored without the laser cutter. Even though there's a lot of laser cutter doors, you can go to every room except one small room. you need the laser cutter or the propulsion cannon for that room. But it only has like a PDA and the exterior grow bed. I don't think it has much else inside of it. I'm trying to find 2 aquarium modules. That looks like, kind of looked like it, but it doesn't. It looked like grass.
Astronautical Soltrans vessel nearby.
The aquarium module is a shitty blueprint. It has such a low chance to spawn. And I have lost many runs to it. We're gonna get the reinforced dive suit. Snowball strats. All right. I don't know. I feel like I should probably look around a tiny bit for the aquarium module. Shit sucks. Yep, can barely see. Alright, so this place, there's 2 sections. Oh, I forgot to split on the Mercury. There's 2 sections that have a lot of nests in the lily pad crevice. So we're gonna scan these as we go down to Marguerite's base.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Wait, you can skip any cutscene
Now I just
except
need
when
to
you
build
need
the
to
test
click to
override
start
module.
it
Then I can
by
disable
just
that
throwing a
satellite
snowball.
tower.
Oh, I actually did not know about that. Well, Did you just discover this, or... Jesus. I agree, someone. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on like how I would describe them. Except Jeremiah Murgle. Dude, what the fuck? Could they not have like redesigned his face? That boy don't look right.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us
On our quest. I don't remember like the name of the comics, but every time he says it'll assist us on our quest, it makes me think of that little pink dude, Quest. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Where is this way? We had the exact same thought. Yeah, that's why I say quest every time. Yeah, I would believe we're gonna have Snowball's cutscene skips be a glitch. That sounds a bit excessive. Alright, so we are done with crafting. Completely done. Getting through most parts of the run already. Yeah, the quest dude was a wooden sword. Alright, I'm gonna drop 2 copper. Alright, have a good rest, Skillet. Thanks for coming in. So we still haven't found any random aquarium modules, and that's not good. It's not. I so wish that, like, I had a different route where we got the aquarium module about a third of the way through the run rather than at the end, but that route was so much worse. So this run's like entirely dependent on being overall very good and also actually getting a blueprint at the end. Am I still speedrunning any percent? I barely did any percent runs for this game. I will go back to it eventually though. I just can't promise like a time frame. I'm going to look into the glitch strats and see maybe about routing all blueprints with glitches. I want to at least see maybe what that would be like. We're gonna go back to Marguerite's base. I only got the test override module, the moon pool, and the snow fox, but we gotta go back there a second time. That's the fun part of dealing with Marguerite. The backtracking. No, yeah, that is the only place you can get it.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers. Maybe I can find clues about Sam here.
Yeah, almost off the map. I think that they spawn farther off the map. They usually spawn on the other side of Outpost Omega. At least in my experience. Hi, Gray.
Great. Now back to the terminal. Do it. Please work. Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Her quest line's a little disappointing. I feel like it's missing so much. Before this stream, I was looking at all the PDAs in this game, and I was trying to make a timeline. I wanted to put them all in order, but I was actually, like, there's a lot of PDAs that don't give you enough information to figure out exactly, like, when they're supposed to take place. And there's, like, no transition for Sam meeting Marguerite. Like, they don't interact at all, and then there's one PDA where they're deciding to be fucking terrorists. In early access, there used to be a PDA entry called Interesting Photos, and it was basically implying that Sam was spying on Marguerite. That was removed. If you scanned the spy pangling outside of Marguerite's base, you'd be like, oh shit, this belonged to my sister. She definitely knew this woman. They removed that. So there's no connection between the two of them, and that bugs the shit out of me. I don't think I got the control room, but I'll just get it in Omega Lab. That's perfectly fine. I don't think I grabbed it. If I did, I'll just end up getting titanium.
New blueprint synthesized.
That's a pretty common question. Is it Harold? Harrell? I think Marguerite's just one bad bitch. That's my theory. I don't know, though. They don't really explain it.
The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I'm receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images. Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
These these sleeper and docking modules, there are 5 of each, and they always spawn in the same place every single time. These docking modules are a bit harder to find, though. You don't understand why? I mean, maybe, like, people would think that maybe you could just, like, harvest the peepers that have the enzyme trail. And eventually Riley cured the planet, but that was about 10 years later. In the original plotline for early access, Marguerite did want to get off this planet, but they scrapped it, so you can assume that she just wants to live here and be left alone. I mean, she's got a pretty sweet setup. Doesn't seem like she really needs anybody else. like kind of tucked between the rocks, so if I ever need this, I hope I can find it. This should be the last time I'll use this base, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You do not trust Alterans,
Power
but your
restored.
sister was
All
Alteran.
primary systems
I sense this
offline.
caused you distress. I think I might understand.
Yeah, 11 years.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away. And
I was
actually
actually, I can't talk today. I was actually asking about this earlier in the Speedrun Discord. Like, when did the ships crash on this planet? The Mercury and the Degassi. I thought it was the Degassi that was 10 years ago, and that's what the databank says, is that the ship went missing over a decade earlier. The Mercury, apparently on the, is it Favreau boards? Wherever they planned the game. They had a note that said that the Mercury is between 30 to 100 years old. But I guess the justification for the 30-year-old age is that the Mercury still has the Mark III prawn suit. Like, it has the same model that we use. I think that's kind of just because of reusing assets, but like the ships are covered with roots and all the plants and the lilies and stuff, so been there a while. But it's definitely much older than the Degassi. Yeah, it started pulling it to the surface.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good friend.
You've never seen this biome, so you haven't finished the game then?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a foreign architect.
This is
this
a
place
harder to
another
reach,
sort
harder
of
to find
sanctuary?
biome for sure.
It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Oh, that's awesome, Reloaded. I'm glad you're having fun. This game will be well worth it to play. Pretty much, someone. That's the only reason I went down there. The flowering spores can give you blueprints, but yep. That biome is only pretty to look at. I mean, I love the flowers, but you know. Okay, so I think I need this. Yeah, I didn't get it before. Have I ever chased away a cheliceraate with glow whales? No, I have not. Nah, it's okay. Robin's young. She'll have many years left. Killed him with floaters. Nice. Alright, so that iceberg has the greenhouse. This one has an artifact, so we're gonna go here first. And then we're going to reset the run because I won't be able to find any aquarium modules. Sound good? Sounds good. I got 1 aquarium module. I need 3. But I did finish the fabricator and the sea truck there.
New technology acquired.
Yeah. Like, I'm grateful that there's at least 1 permanent fragment for it, but it's so... Oh, it's such a bad fragment. No. If I do the glitched run, I'm thinking I'd probably just do prop boost strats. Like, I'd have to go to the east side of the map sooner, so might as well try to get the fucking aquarium module out of the way. Oh, I mean... You say that, but it's such a bad fragment. So the sea truck aquarium module, do you know how big the lily pads biome is? It has a 2.5% chance to spawn. And mostly they're on like the far side of Omega Lab, near the edge of the map. So yeah, I could still PB, but I wouldn't be proud of it. But yeah.
Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, but at least the stalkers are close to the shallows.
But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Alright, so I need to get the indoor grow bed, and then the 3 unique blueprints, the wall planter, the plant shelf, and the spicy fruit salad. Alright, so we're gonna kind of swim straight down and hope to find it while going this way. No, there are some random fragments. So I need to get grav traps, sea trucks, fabricator modules. Well, the fabricator module... There are a bunch of hand-placed fragments in this game. Like, they'll always be in the same place every time you start a new game. The fabricator module for the sea truck actually has 3 permanent spawns, so I get all of those. I don't have to worry about that. I need 2 grav traps, 1 sea truck. I need 2 storage modules out of 3. 1 snow fox, 2 aquariums, 2 propulsion arms, and 2 torpedo arms. Those are ones that I need to find randomly. That looks like my base. Or no, that's actually a module. Where is my base? My base is somewhere. Is that another one in the distance? No, that's my... That was actually my solar panel loading in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
They did oh! They did actually make nickel bigger in this game. It's actually much physically bigger. It surprised me when I found that out. Now I just have to find an entrance. Man, I lost like a minute or two throughout the run, just all over the place. A lot in the beginning, but hey. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Marguerite's base. I still need to check that I have everything. Once I leave Marguerite's base and I get the still suit blueprint, I should have 184 blueprints. And if I don't, well, this run was for nothing. But at least it's practice. So I need
technology acquired.
Too bad, Laudable. Alright. So we're gonna get this, and then I'm gonna check my PDA count. 184. We still have to get the prawn arm and the torpedo arm. And we have to not get bitten by a shadow leviathan 3 times. I don't think that'll happen. But
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
the count is good. If I get everything up until leaving Marguerite's base, it's 184, and there's a total of 189 blueprints. If I get the torpedo arm, it unlocks 2 types of torpedoes. So that's, you know, the 2 arms, the 2 torpedoes, and the organs. So I'm just missing 2 torpedo arms now. There's 1. The dunes was actually kind of pretty if you found the right places. Doubtful that I need the bladderfish, but come on, torpedo arm. Not you. There's a lot of prawn arms that are spawning. Oh, there we go. Right at the end. Oh, one of these runs could be sub 120 one day.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
I'm trying to think if I had a particularly favorite biome in the first game, but I liked so many of them. Bulb Zone was beautiful. I was terrified of the mushroom forest at first, but it's so peaceful. I like that one too. And here we go, last blueprint. 189. This is all of them.
You will construct